Hi guys, back today, Peaches, and the subject today is about mental health. It's a little bit of a sensitive subject, but I'm going to talk about it anyway, because I do believe it's important to talk about that subject. But anyway, I'm like, where do I start? I've got so much to say, where do I start? Right, basically, from me and my sisters were little, my mum went sick when we was little and got diagnosed with schizophrenic. Now, at the time when my mum first had her breakdown, we didn't understand what was going on because we was too little to understand what was going on. We got taken away and put in foster care. So for all those people that's ever been in foster care, trust I understand. Because especially when you're little, it's not too bad when you're older and you know what's going on. Like if you're at the age of 14, 15, you kind of understand what's going on. But when you're 8 years old, 9 years old, and then your sister's like 6 years old and this is what's going on, you're like confused.com, what the hell is this? But anyway, let me skip past that, fast forward through that. My mum's has suffered with that from we've been little, and for me, that's like, it's really deep. And I've learned to accept it. This is why I can come in here and talk about it. And I'm talking about it because at the end of the day, like I said before, there's many people that go through different things in their life. And I just want you to know that, you know what? Don't allow pride to stop you from opening up to somebody to get help. And when I say help, is the help I'm talking about is not going to the hospital to get help, right? Help like, you can get therapy, counseling, speak to somebody. Do you understand? Because the words out of somebody's mouth can change your whole day, So, like I said, let me skip past that. I don't want to be going into no long story. I just want to get straight to the point. So like I said, me and my sisters, from we've been little, my mum's gone into hospital on more than one occasion from junior school to secondary school. And she done so well when I left secondary school. But then my mum had a relapse and she hasn't had a relapse for 25 years, do you understand? And that kind of shocked me and my sisters. It stressed out my sister. We were all stressed about it, but my sister was stressed the most because you know what? She just had babies the other day, do you understand? And all of this has happened. So I admire her though, because like she's had my mum's back. She's done so much things, Respect to my sister. I love you, sis. Respect to you, man. But anyway, like I said before, let me get straight back to what I'm saying. So my mum came from Jamaica and came to England, and when we was little, we didn't realise that, my mum had gone through a lot of things in Jamaica, and then coming from Jamaica and coming to England, experienced more things. We didn't know all of the things that my mum experienced. She used to tell us little things and we didn't understand because we was too little at the time to understand what was really going on with mum. And as I got older now, especially when I went into secondary school and left secondary school, I get to realise that, you know what, my mum holds on to a lot of things from the past, too much. And she hasn't let go of those things. And then I started to sit down and think to myself, boy, I wonder if that's the reason why mum keeps going sick, because there's things that she hasn't overcome in her life. And that's why I said, don't allow your past to become your life, right? My mum had friends. She cut her friends off when she went sick. You understand what I'm saying? And kind of secluded herself. She got better within 3-4 months, but she still secluded herself from other people. Do you understand what I'm saying? So my point of why I'm speaking about this is that I want you guys to know that, you know what, if you're going through anything, if you feel down, speak to somebody. Don't allow pride to stop you. Don't, you know what I mean? Because my mom grew us up like, don't talk your business to nobody. Don't be talking this. That's not my self-belief. Do you understand? Because I'm not saying that you must go around and tell the whole world your business. That's not what I'm saying, right? It's not about going around telling the whole world your business, but there must be somebody that you can talk to and confide in. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And just the words out of somebody's mouth can change your whole day, can change your spirit. And it's not even that. Your friend or whoever it is that you decide to talk to can encourage you in things that are positive, to uplift you. Do you understand? There's so many things you can do to lift up your senses when it comes to oneself. And this is why mental health is your wealth. So with my mum's situation, what I saw with her is it's not just her experience and what she went through, it's the fact that she never dealt with any of those experiences, she never addressed any of them, and she never overcome them. I wish my mum was strong enough to overcome the things that she went through. I wish she was strong enough to overcome the battlefield that was going on in her mind. Do you understand? And that's another thing I'm going to talk about, is that at the end of the day, when they say don't be your worst enemy, you can become your own worst enemy. How do you think you become your own worst enemy? By allowing your mind to control you. Right? It's not about the mind controlling you, it's about you controlling the mind. And what I mean by that, haven't you ever been around some people and you be talking to them, you and them's cool, chilling. Next thing you know, their behaviors all change and you're thinking, what's up with this person? How comes their behaviors just change like that? I'll tell you what's going on there. And negative thoughts enter their mind. They're fed into that negative thought. and now it's affecting their behavior in front of other people. Yeah, and sometimes it's so deep they're not even realizing how much they've like delved or deviated into that negative thought that's entered their mind. Yeah, right, to the point where it's affecting their behavior and other people can see it. Right now, when you do that, you allow it to become your reality. Yeah, do you understand? Look, everybody has a busy mind. Yeah, but the difference between us, somebody who has control over their mind, and somebody that has a mental health issue is that everything that's going on in their mind is a battlefield. So you're hearing it come out their mouth, and then you'll hear this person or that person say, oh, that guy's crazy, or that man's crazy. And people can only say those things from the things that are coming out of that individual's mouth. And why that's coming out of their mouth? Because they can't control what's going on up here. It's all about having control. It's not about the mind controlling you. It's about you controlling the mind. You see, when negative thoughts enter your mind, you just let it flow. My words, I'm getting tongue twisted, beg your pardon, excuse me, but yeah, let it just flow through you. Yeah, let it flow through you. Don't even take it on. Don't even dwell on the thought that's entered your mind that's negative. The only thoughts that you should be dwelling on are thoughts that are positive, so that that can manifest in your reality. So like I said before, if my sisters and I had been the age that we are now when my mum first went sick, we could have prevented her from going in hospital, because there's so many things that you can take, so many things that you can do to empower yourself so that you feel better. Going to a counsellor and getting to the root of the problem of things that are hurting you. Speaking to somebody who's not going to judge you. They're there to listen to you and give you a little advice. Do you understand? Yeah? Therapy, massages, exercising, going out and socializing, listening to music, watching things that are funny. All of these things uplift your spirit, because with comedy comes laughter. Laughter is a good vibration. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's so many things. Not only that, not a lot of people know. Well, some people may know, but not a lot of people know that nutrition is very powerful, and nutrition actually cuts a form of depression, because it gives off the same happy energy levels that you get when you exercise. Now, in time to come, I'm going to be illustrating nutrition. I'll have another website for that, and when I do, I'll let you guys know about that as well. But yeah, that cuts depression, you know. So like I said before, please guys, yeah, right, if you're going through anything, yeah, speak to somebody. Don't allow yourself to become depressed. Look, we all have emotions. Emotion is something we cannot get rid of, but you can have a better control of it. Temper is something you don't get rid of, but you can have a better control of it in the way that you handle it. Do you understand? So all I'm trying to say to you, yeah, is that don't allow anything that you're going through in life to stop you, yeah, being the beautiful person you are, doing the beautiful things you may do, and speaking to somebody about it. Don't even have it in your head, oh, what's this person going to think when I tell them this and that? Talk to somebody, because talking to somebody makes the whole world a difference. And I say that because, you know, you get stress before depression, and from stress it can go to depression, and from depression to mental health. You don't want that. You don't want to be on the system. You don't want these medications that they put in your body and then you're walking around like a zombie. Do you understand what I'm saying? And to me, the medication doesn't work. All it does is suppresses their feelings, and that's it. Look, this thing is deep, you know. I don't have a solution to like mend somebody's brain, but I have a solution to say, okay, this will be good for you. This will help you with your health. Yeah, right? Put this in your diet. This is going to be good for you. Try this drink. Try this vegetable. Make it up with it. You understand what I'm saying to you? I know stuff that, you know, is going to empower another human being once they apply that to their diet. I can give you that information. But when it comes to, yeah, remending your brain, I don't have the answer to that, yeah? And the reason why I'm mentioning that is because I even went as far as to watch a brain neurologist. And do you know what he said? It was a documentary I was watching. And do you know what he said? He actually showed the brain. He said that out of all sicknesses, right, the worstest one is mental health. And when he showed the brain what it looked like when somebody has a mental health, when they have schizophrenia and that, it's not funny. It looks like when you take a football and you squash half of the football in. Now, if you've got a football and squash half of that in, just imagine that's what the brain looks like for somebody who's been diagnosed with schizophrenic and they're not in control of their mind. Now, that's not a joke for me. So then it makes me think to myself, is this the reason why people keep going sick, even though they've been given medication and they have, when they get relapses, is that the cause of it? Because the brain is dented. What is the solution to like mend the brain? Because the brain is sensitive. What is the solution? I do not have the solution. I wish I did. I wish right now that I had a magic wand that I could wave and my mum would be better again. I miss my mum so much. I love my mum so much. And, you know, when this happened, I cried, my sister cried. Yeah, there's moments where I think of my mum and I get a little bit emotional. And then I have to turn that emotion into positivity by thinking about all the positive things that my mum's ever told me, the times that she's made me laugh, the times that we've got jokes around my mum's house. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and looking at my mum's sickness, that's what gives me inner strength to say that, do you know what? Even if I'm feeling down, I'm going to talk to somebody, even if I talk to more than one person, because by me talking, I release that frustration. I release what I'm feeling inside. Sometimes you might not always like what's going to come back to you, but at the end of the day, you're going to feel so much better because you've released that. Yeah, you've got rid of that. So like I said before, guys, let's not get this thing twisted. We all have feelings. We all have emotions. For some people, it's easier said than done. We all have different strengths in different areas of our life. So I'm not here to criticize somebody for not talking to somebody or for not opening up when they're going through things. Because like I said, we are people at the end of the day. Yeah. And not everybody has that inner strength. Not everybody is confident enough to open up, to speak to somebody about what they're going through. And if they do tend to do that, it will be with somebody that doesn't know them. So all I'm saying, guys, I love you guys. Trust me on that. I won't be talking about this. I could talk a lot more. All I'm going to say to you is that don't hold on to your past, because your life will become your past. Speak to somebody, because I believe that if my mum didn't hold on to her past, if she had spoken to somebody, she probably wouldn't have ended up going to hospital, because there would have been other things that she would have done to bring joy to the heart. Because what is the purpose of life? To love, to be happy, joy, and to have joy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Life is too short, man. Life is too short, yeah, to allow all the things that are going on in the world to defile the person you are and to stop you from being who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? Life is for living. We're not the cats. Cats have 9 lives. We only have 1. So we have to live it to the fullest. And like I said before, guys, we all have emotions. But please, if you're going through anything and you feel down, speak to somebody, because I know what it's like to be in that dark place. I've been in that dark place, yo. Trust what I'm saying, G. I've been in that dark place. Listen to what I'm saying to you. But like I said to people before, I'm like this. I can be in a dark place, but I'm like a little ball in it, in the corner. But you see, when I bounce back, mad crazy. Understand that. This is the Peach. I hope I helped a lot of people out here today, because it's all about health is your wealth for me. And guys, I will keep on uploading videos, giving you all different information and all different foods and drink that you can apply to your diet. And the reason why I give you this information, because I add this to my diet myself. Avocados is the one, man. Trust me, research it, man. Avocados is the one. There's so many things that you can use avocado for, not just eating it, but on your skin as well. I also make face packs and exfoliating scrub, but I'll talk about that another time. But yeah, guys, I hope that, and I'll speak a little bit fast. Forgive me for that. I do try my best to slow down, baby. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm still smiling. I love my mum with all my heart. Yeah. And I trust God Almighty to always look after my mum. And like I said, respect to my sister, because she's done so much when it comes to my mum. And the reason why I'm stressing about this, because it is hurtful. It's very hurtful to know that my mum's in hospital. It's very hurtful to know that my mum doesn't want to see me or my dad. Yeah. And what can I do? I can't force this situation because she's not in the right place in her mind. But my sister, love her, respect her, because she's done so much. And the fact that my sister's a mum, she's got twins, her little boys are young, and to be handling being a mum, yeah, going to work and then taking care of mum as well and making sure things are on point. 100 to my sister. But yeah, I hope I helped some of you guys. Sorry if I speak a little bit too fast. That's just the Peach for you. I will try my best with each video that I do after that to slow down the way I speak. Sometimes I just got too much to say, so it's like but anyway, like I said before, I love you guys. Trust me, I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. And like I said, I'm gonna stress it again. Love yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you. What's important is what you think about yourself. Remember, I tell you this, yeah? Right? Love yourself in and out. Or when you go in your bathroom and you look in your mirror and say, hey, beautiful, how you doing today? That's the shit I'm talking about. Love yourself, yeah? right? And don't allow pride to stop you from opening up to somebody if you are down and if you're in a situation or you're going through things. Because trust me, the word out of somebody's mouth can change your whole day. That's why I say be a giver, because being a giver is not just about giving money, it's about giving your time to somebody. Not everybody gives their time to people, you know. Yeah, you can be walking a road and somebody might say, excuse me, and you're like, oh, I'm busy. But if you did just take the time to hear what this person wanted to say to you, maybe this person was going through something and they wanted to talk to you. Listen, that happened to me when I was working up in Notting Hill Gate. I came outside to have a little drink, 5 minutes, little break from my shop, sat outside, there was a man and he was really down. The guy didn't know me from Adams. And my man started talking to me and saying, he's going through this and that and he feels really down. I'm not going to expose what he was talking about, but the point I'm making is he spoke to me. He didn't know me and I spoke back to him. And then hear the joke now. 2 days later, I saw the guy again and he turned and said to me, oh, babe, I do apologize for the other day. I was in a downer, but you know what? I thank you for listening to me, because you know what you said to me, yeah, and you left me, and what you said to me, yeah, I thought about it, and as the day went on, I started to feel a little bit more better within myself. So I do apologise, you know, how I was when you saw me. And I said to him, no, I don't watch nothing. That ain't nothing, man. Don't watch nothing. We all go through things. We all feel down from time to time. And sometimes we may speak to a stranger. But like I said before, guys, please, yeah, don't allow pride to stop you from opening up to anybody else or any friend that you have about what you may be going through. Yeah, because help for me is not going to the hospital and getting dosed up with medication. Help, speak to somebody, get some counseling, get therapy, get some massages, hear some nice music, baby, for your mind, baby. You understand? Take a break, travel out of London, go on holiday. Do you understand? Do all the things that uplift your spirit, yo, because that's what it's about. Remember what I said? We only got one life, yo, one life. So you know what, guys? Peace, my brothers and sisters. Until we meet again, I'm out of here. I love you guys. See you later. Bye.